And my first year at Fisk, which was 1959, the sit-in nonviolent training workshops were being held at my church, which was Clark Memorial United Methodist Church. And Reverend Jim Nelson began those workshops at Clark Memorial in September of 1959. And I had always gone to Clark Memorial every Sunday. So that's how I learned about the workshops. And I was curious about it because I had been to Father Ryan High School here, beginning the second year it was integrated, and that made me pretty aware of the race issue. So when I heard what they were talking about in the workshops, I felt this was something that I needed to be a part of, because I was aware of how racism played a part in the community, and I just stuck with it, kept at it, and participated in most, if not all, of the sit-ins during 1960.
Now, the sit-in movement was an extraordinary movement because it sort of upset the entire Southern system of separation of the races. Now, were you at any time fearful of your life in reference to becoming involved in this movement? Was there, because it's a courageous thing, recognizing the separation of the races and how long that had happened, and not only how you were would be involved in it, but about your parents and some of the white people that you knew and your parents knew, and etc. How did you make a decision? How did you come to a decision to become involved in such a movement at that particular time, understanding all of that?
Well, after I had joined, one of the things I noticed that there was a lot of Bible study, and there was a lot of singing. These were, to me, we were rooted and grounded in the Bible and in singing, and we were taught about, our teacher was Jim Lawson, and he taught us things from the Bible. He taught us things about Gandhi and how Gandhi was able to do what he did in India. And so you learned about fear and how to mentally just wipe that fear out. And so with that kind of background, if you can sit at a lunch counter and look straight ahead and maybe just hum a tune or two to yourself, you don't know what's going on.
Okay, and of course we'll continue this after our first commercial break. We'll be back with the audience following this very, very short commercial break.